not making this shit. Welcome to today's episode of the Apocalypse Cooking Channel. Today we are making mac and cheese that is not from a box. All you're gonna need is a pound of dry pasta before it's cooked. For those of you who don't know what a pound is, if you look at the bag, it says 16 ounces, that's a pound. Cook all of that. 500 grams of milk or 2.5 cups. 60 grams of butter or 1/4 of a cup, plus an additional 15 grams or 1 tablespoon. 50 grams of flour or 1/4 of a cup. 50 grams or 1/3 of a cup of fake Parmesan cheese. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, it's the green can garbage and it's delicious. 50 grams of Panko or 1 cup, half an onion, 2 cloves of garlic, and most importantly, the cheese. This is just pre-grated, that stuff you buy at the store that comes in a bag. I wish I had Gruyere. I wish I had Comté. I wish I had something magnificent. But alas, it is the apocalypse, and we do not. Over about medium heat, you wanna get your butter started melting, and then we're gonna grate our onions and garlic. Yes, I said grate. Why grate? Save some time, disperse this evenly. You wanna just incorporate it, because why not? I'm also partially doing this because I'm lazy. Add your grated onions and garlic to that melty butter. And we're just gonna cook this until it starts to sweat. We don't wanna get any color. Sometimes if you stand right over a pot of sauteing onions, it gets in your eyes and makes you cry. Once your onions and garlic have sweat a little bit, add in your flour. We're making what's known as a roux, and it's really important to keep this moving so that all of the flour cooks evenly and you don't burn anything. Once your roux is cooked for about 5 minutes, you want to add in cold milk. Make sure it's cold, otherwise it'll clump. Also, if you have a sauce pot that isn't non-stick, I would recommend a whisk. Well, I just made a mess. You want to stir this over medium heat for about another 5 minutes until it starts to simmer. It'll also start to thicken. That's the whole point of making the roux. In about 5 minutes, it starts to thicken. Once it thickens a little bit, you want to cook it for about 5 more minutes. Just cook out some of that raw flour flavor. I did it again. Shit. Beer. This is gonna be good now. It's almost time for the cheese.
Is it done yet?
Wait, where? Did you guys see that? Once you cook this a little bit longer, start adding the cheese. About a handful at a time. And you want to stir until it's totally melted. Starts to get a little thick, just add a little more milk. And that right there is right about what we want. Taste, always taste. A little bit of salt. For some reason, the small chunks of onion and garlic in there bother you. You can strain this. I'm just gonna leave it in there because I don't care. Cheese sauce is finished. That was pretty easy, right? Let's make a topping. This is your reserved tablespoon of butter. We're gonna use Chef Mike real quick. Panko? Come on, Chef. Come on, Chef. Chef Mike over here.
Timer!
Thanks. Melted butter. Add your fake Parmesan cheese. Topping's done.
Is it done yet?
Beer break. Add all of your cheese sauce to the noodles. Really mix it. Mix it, mix it, mix it, mix it, mix it. Baking dish, a little bit more butter. Add your nudes. Cover with your topping. And bake at 375 for about 15 to 20 minutes. At the very end, broil it for 2 to 3 more minutes. Trivet. And there you have it, mac and cheese. About 30 minutes, start to finish. Do I wish I could do a little bit better? You betcha. Do I wish that I had real, actual good cheese to do this with? Definitely. Am I going to revisit this when the Karens and Susans of the world stop stealing everything from the stores, making it impossible to get in there, having to wait in line because there are 30 people in the store already? 100%. But this will hold you over until the apocalypse blows over. Make it. Let me know what you think. If you are hoarding good cheese, make it with good cheese. Do you want some of this?
Like teeth. Whistle.
Thanks for watching the Apocalypse Cooking Channel.
It's delicious.